Mighty Car Mods. This is my crap car. This is our 2001 Saab 9.3 Turbo. This bad boy is packing a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder turbo. This luxury Swedish machine has 4 doors, a leather interior, and everybody loves a sunroof. This thing is spacey for the whole entire family. And because this is a Swedish speedmobile, and in the heart of every Swedish vehicle is a rally driver, we've installed a rally style handbrake for all those sick handbrake turns. So as you can see here, our boost controller isn't doing very much because we just like to send it. So we've just pulled the line right off of the wastegate and let it build as much boost as it wants. So because everybody who drives a Saab is probably a race car driver, Saab was nice enough to install factory strut braces that tie into the firewall. That's enough under the hood. Let's check out the interior. Sometimes you gotta slam the door, you know, Swedish engineering. So it's got all kinds of cool features inside the car, including power windows, power roof. It has butt heaters, which I don't even know why it has, because basically your pants are on fire as soon as you get in this car. Of course the AC doesn't work, because who needs AC in Oregon, right? And it's got this fancy triangle switch, which I think has something to do with the light that's on the dash when we turn it on. And when we click that, it flashes at you. Sweet little light show there. And look at all this space in the trunk. And of course back here we've got your Swedish Scandinavian blue spray paint. You always got to have some gas line antifreeze and water remover. And motor oil, of course, because this thing burns oil like crazy. And oil filter, who needs that, right? And I don't. Oh, I think it's a battery box. Huh. And of course, to be WRC regulation, we have to have our $5 AutoZone mud flaps, which are actually fully functional and protect the paint from rock chips. And this Swedish sex machine was driven away for a whopping $250. Oh shit! Oh man! I scratched the hood. Oh wait, we've got some spare spray paint in the back. Good as new. And this bad boy has been fitted with a custom straight pipe exhaust with a rally style turn down. This thing is a freaking beast. Is it? I always drive with the TCS off. Don't worry about the braking up, it's good for it. And of course I always drive in sport mode for the best fuel economy. Everybody knows that, you know, oil companies are lying to you. We've got an air freshener inside this vent here, and that helps, you know, because these cars, they actually smell like Sweden, so you get this kind of fishy, you know, elky smell all the time. So you always have to have air fresheners in a Saab, or a Volvo, for that matter. It is unfortunately an automatic, but it's got this really cool thing where you can just select whatever gear you want, no matter how fast you're going, it'll just do it. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. It doesn't really like to go down hills all that much. If it's in drive, it'll just die, but that's okay. It's probably just because it has so much horsepower and the cams are so aggressive that it just doesn't want to stay idling. So I just pop it into a low gear, and then I can use the engine to compression brake as well. See, who needs a manual anyway? all kinds of strange warning lights on the dash. Those really don't mean anything. They're pretty much there just for natural lighting in the car. The check engine light, of course, that's what you see in every Volkswagen. And then we've got this other little one, which is a triangle with a, oh, let me shift up here. Don't want to be running 4 grand all day. We got this little triangle with an exclamation point in there, and I think that sign just means be cautious while you're driving, which is really nice to have a reminder for people to be cautious. You know, we don't want any distracted drivers or anything. Oh, time to downshift. And in order to get the best performance out of your car, you always want to hear that whooshing noise from the turbo, right? Yeah, so I'm almost always fluctuating the throttle just to hear that compressor surge, and I'm sure the car loves it.